Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. For a dynamic gathering. As a Secretary General, I have been receiving a lot of attention, a lot of applause wherever I went. This evening seems to be an exception. I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm the least known, least popular person sitting among all these bright stars. They are shining a lot of lights. I have been completely overshadowed. That's why I came first, to show myself. I'm so impressed and humbled to be here with such notable celebrities and individuals, but who carry, individuals all carry strong power and global reach in working together with the United Nations. Nobel laureate Kailash Satyarthi has inspired the world. I just met him briefly. This is my not first time. We met in New York before, since he got this Nobel Peace Prize, and this is the first time I congratulated him, and I really admired with the deepest respect for his lifelong fight and commitment to save a lot of children from this human slavery. And I hope that you will continue to work to bring hope and peace, to bring to all these people to a peaceful and happy childhood. And Sachin Tendulkar, I heard that he is a god of cricket. Now he's going to bat for the United Nations. I hope you will hit far and wide. So thank you. And Sharmila Tagore, a shining superstar, helping countless children through her work for UNICEF. I just heard that she is a great-grand uncle, niece. Rabindranath Tagore was her uncle. Tagore is very well known and respected by so many Korean people. And I'm very glad that she's lending her fame to this very noble work. Nandita Das is another incredible superstar celebrity, advocate for UNICEF, making a real difference in the lives of children. And make sure that you leave some autograph for me before you leave. A lot of people come to me for autograph, but I think today it seems to be opposite case. I thank you all for all your strong commitment and leadership and vision. I know how busy people you are. You are wanted here and there, but still you are rendering your time and your energy and your vision for global peace and harmony. Tonight is all about to discuss and to commit ourselves to make a better world and to discuss about the future we want. What kind of a future do you really want to inherit to your children and great-grandchildren? This is our moral and political responsibility today. We are coming together to launch the UN at 70. You know that United Nations is celebrating 70th anniversary. It was founded in 1945. Now this year is 2015. I thank all of my UN colleagues in India, led by Ms. Grande, our resident coordinator. And in fact, she's leaving to take another very important job, responsibility in Iraq. Let's give her big encouragement. Now, all these supporters, they came up with a wonderful slogan. This is young at 70. It's a clever play on word. If you want to write the young, Y-O-U-N-G, young, but you cannot write young without UN. Y-O-U-N-G. So this is a very clever wordplay, but it's also a brilliant initiative to involve young people. And the timing is perfect. Today is a National Youth Day in India. Congratulations for your commitment and wisdom. India has more young people than any other countries in the world. I think a number of young people under the age of 25, I think you are the most biggest country in that regard. I'm delighted that the National Progressive Schools Conference will be involved in helping to explain the United Nations to young audiences, and I thank you for your commitment. Let's give them big hands again. I also welcome the members of the Model UN conferences, the members of UN Association in India for their strong support, and thank you very much for them. I also applaud my UN family in India for basing the commemoration on partnerships and for using the incredible amplifying power of social media to spread the word. I have today 3 messages that I hope you will push out today on your own networks. Now I'm going to speak in sentences that will fit in tweets. I hope some of you will be tweeting. First, are you ready? Yeah. First, investing in women and children is the most powerful way to attain global progress. Second, we have to fight for the equality of all members of our human family, regardless of any difference, including sexual orientation. Third, when we strengthen the UN-India partnership, this country and our world will advance. I hope you are tweeting. You have tweeting. Ladies and gentlemen, I give so much priority to women's and children's welfare because I have seen its values for all people. We have a major UN initiatives to drive progress. I have established, launched Every Woman, Every Child, Global Education First Initiative, Unite to End Violence Against Women, and our daily work around the world. We are striving to provide women and girls with the proper health services, including for sexual and reproductive health. We are pushing for equality in education. We are advocating for the human rights of women and girls. Our goal is to empower them to contribute to our common future. India has made great progress, but it still has the highest number of deaths of children under the age of 5. And about a quarter of all mothers who die in childbirth are laid to rest in India. I commend the government's efforts to address these issues. I applaud Prime Minister Modi for committing to expanding vaccine coverage. I also welcome his initiative to put a toilet in every household and school by 2019. This is a matter of health and safety, especially for women and girls. Dear friends of the United Nations, we are all different from another, but we all have the same human rights. I am proud to stand for the equality of all people, including those who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. I staunchly oppose the criminalization of homosexuality. I speak out because laws criminalizing consensual adult same-sex relationship violate basic rights to privacy and to freedom from discrimination. Even if they are not enforced, these laws breed intolerance. As you may know, recently, last year, just a few months ago, I have made the United Nations regulation changed to allow same entitlement for those staff who have different sexual orientations. I'm very grateful to the Bollywood celebrities who have joined the United Nations Free and Equal campaign, especially Selena Jaitli and Imran Khan. They have reached millions of people with the message of equality. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had a deep connection with India since I came here for my first diplomatic posting in 1972. I think some of you were not born even at the time. My son was born in India during that time, and maybe since we have such a strong family feeling about India, it was only natural that my daughter found an Indian man as her husband. So I have my in-law today, this afternoon. As soon as I arrived in New Delhi, I met my in-laws today. When I was here, I even enrolled in Max Muller Vaban. I don't know, maybe some of you may know Max Muller Vaban, where they taught languages. I learned some Hindi. That was so long ago, 43 years ago. I would sound old-fashioned if I tried to speak, but I used to speak, I say, मैं हिंदी थोड़ा बोलता हूँ. But let me try again. मेरा इस देश के साथ एक गहरा बंधन है. मैं भारत वापस आके बहुत खुश हुआ. I admit I have a great personal affection for India, but I am also speaking objectively when I say that India is an important country for me, but much more importantly for the United Nations. It's one of the big contributors to peacekeeping, democracy fund, and many other initiatives. I came here to strengthen our partnership because India's collaboration with the United Nations is good for this country and for our world. You are all showing a great sense of global citizenship. I thank you for your engagement, and I'm confident that we can use the UN at 70 commemorations to strengthen the valuables UN-India bond. Yesterday, I visited the Sabarmati Gandhi Ashram in Gujarat. I reflected on the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. From the very birth of the United Nations, he supported it. Gandhi once said, I quote, "India would be morally bound to help the United Nations." End of quote. Let us take up this call so that India and the United Nations, helping each other, can help our world together. The future we want must be built by our hands. I've been saying that future is in our hands. So we need to have all our hands together. To mark the 70th anniversary of the United Nations, I declare what people across the planet already know, that a strong United Nations means a better world and more harmonious, peaceful world. Shashakt, Sanyukt, Rashitra, Shureshit, Vashra. Hamesha young rahe. Dhanyawad. Thank you.